Hello everybody, welcome to today's video. We are going to be trying to get my horn to work for my NRG quick release stuff. When I got it installed, they said that like back here there was no like metal or whatever to ground it to or something. I don't know. Either way, they ended up not hooking up the horn, so I have Arin here, the wiring genius, because he is an electrical engineering major. So since I don't know anything about wiring, he's gonna help me out. And then I've got some other new stuff. I got a new wheel from Noah that we're gonna install, and then I got new mats. Obviously mine are super dirty though, so I probably have to vacuum and stuff before I put those in, so I don't know if I'll do that today. Coming up with a game plan right now. There's these screws underneath that we're gonna take off so that we can take off this bottom piece. We watched the video from NRG themselves on how to like get the horn hooked up, and that's what they did. So for now we're gonna follow what they suggested, and then basically when we run into problems we're gonna deal with them when we get there. Noah's here. First problem that we have encountered, this screw spot here is like super deep, and I can't get this part all the way up to the top to reach the screw. So now we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do, because I don't think any of us have a dedicated screwdriver anywhere. Well, while Noah's grabbing his tools, we're admiring the super nice weather that we have today. It's literally been like overcast and like in the 30s for the last like what, probably 2 or 3 weeks, I would think, right?
Too long.
Yeah, way too long to be enjoyable. And yeah, we picked today randomly to do this, and it's like the nicest day we've had in weeks. Noah to the rescue, possibly.
Possibly.
Let's see if we got something in here. Oh, that one, I think that one's thinner. Oh yeah, this one's definitely good. I gotta be sure I go the right way. I know it's lefty-loosey, but I'm trying to figure out which way is left from upside down. Okay, it's this way. Yay! And then I think that's all we need to take this piece off. Yeah. Yeah, sick. Okay. Now, we gotta figure out how to work it past all this other shit. So we'll take the top piece off, I guess, to start.
Sure it was all disconnected, you know?
Yeah. Okay, top piece out of the way. But now, the bottom piece, I'm hitting a bunch of stuff.
See if you can like kind of push the plastic in and pull it out.
I don't, because so
like
look, if you look on this side, I've got both of these. Oh, the sun is shining so bright that you can't see. But I got this piece and this piece that are in the way, making it so that it's hard to pull it out. See, there's both of those pieces.
Oh, okay, I see.
So we got it off. I'm actually gonna not zoom in. I want to zoom out. There we go. All right, so we got this piece off. We found out that this lever that was kind of in the way literally goes to nothing. I have no idea what it does. So we just moved that out of the way, and then once we moved that out of the way, we were able to like bend this enough that we could get it past this piece. So yeah, so now we're home free to look at things and figure out which terminal is for the horn and where we're gonna ground it to and all that. We're testing to find which one's the horn, and I'm probably gonna jump when we find it and mess up my recording, but that's totally fine. Because my horn is loud. Like, I haven't heard it in 4 years because I haven't had a working horn for 4 years. But what I do remember is that it is very loud.
Oh, good.
So that'll be nice and fun. We will know for sure when we found it. Nothing?
No.
Alright, it's not that one. Not that
I
one.
don't know how effective this wire is, but we're just going to do all of them and see if anything happens.
Okay, sounds good. Well, at least we'll try and do all of them.
It's like being in a haunted house. You just don't know.
Yeah, just waiting for the jump scare.
Jump scared you.
My heart is like racing.
Yeah,
I'm like,
waiting for it.
like I can even see when he's like putting it into the terminal, and I'm still like know that it's gonna catch me off guard. Because it like in the video that NRG released where they like go through each pin, the horn of the car that they use is like, it's like an old like Honda or something, so it's like meep.
Some more,
All right. Oh, there it is. Jesus.
Cool. That is.
Found it.
That's it. All right. It wasn't as bad as I expected it to be. But
that wasn't too painful.
yeah.
I thought it was gonna be on a little bit longer.
Yeah.
It's this isn't the best contact patch in here, so it was pretty limited. I'm not quite sure what the best way to go about this is. We just want to tap into the wire itself back here.
We could do that. Should we rewatch the NRG video to see what they did in that one, do you think?
Maybe that might be helpful. I'm pretty sure they just used like a terminal end that like plugged into the thing they were using.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I think it'd be easier just to like
that's
pull
some
this back
that's some fancy
and,
shit. There's no way we're doing that.
yeah, strip and splice the wire that goes into that specific one. It wasn't plugged in anything before.
No,
from the
yeah,
factory
both of
wheel.
those were literally just sitting there freely.
Okay.
So, because
Cool.
I mean, what all those other terminals for are for stuff that was on the stock wheel, like
Yeah,
the
that makes
cruise
sense.
control and all that, and
Uh-huh.
obviously I don't have any of that.
Cool. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we can just peel this back, cut into that one wire, make sure it works, and then
Okay.
ground it out to one of the
Sounds
I don't
good.
know, something on here.
While Arin is working away on the wires, I'm gonna be back here putting on the new wheel. So I'm gonna take this hub, this quick release hub from this wheel, and then put it onto my new one. We were thinking about doing a black and white hub instead of this blue one, but still got the blue shift knob and the blue stitched seats. So like I kind of want to stick with the blue theme. And so I figured since this wheel is all black and white, the blue hub will like even out and make it look pretty sweet. So that's what I'm going to be doing back here. My car is a total mess. Yes, I know. We will vacuum it out and clean it out very soon. I'm going to try and record me doing this by setting up my camera on my leg. So if you guys are shaky, then that's why.
Here, I'm
Doing my
gonna test
best.
this really fast.
All right. All right. People are gonna come outside and be like, "What the heck are you guys doing?" Oh, so here's the. I didn't show you guys the new wheel yet, but here's the new wheel. Pretty sick. Off camera, I'm gonna take off all these Allen screws, and then we'll go from there. Got the Allen screws out. That comes off. So this piece comes off, and then I gotta hook the horn wires that are from the button into the quick release hub itself. So I'm gonna do that real quick. So now I got this stuff in here, and then what I'm gonna do is, man, I don't know what the best way to do this would be. I guess if I stick this on here and then get that kind of lined up and then just like shove. I don't know how like you do that without like messing up all the wires and stuff. Like they're very stiff.
Oh, you can just shove them in there
Yeah,
like
maybe
that.
like
Yeah.
you shove them in there, then they'll just stay in there. Yeah, there we go. So definitely not easy to get that stuff in there and then like hold it together. But hopefully once I get like one Allen screw in here, it'll be easier. It'll kind of hold it in place, and then we'll be good. That's what I'm hoping on, what I'm banking on here. To Noah. Noah was a very smart man. We realized that the hub is directional. It is not a perfect circle. So we were sitting here panicking because it wouldn't line up. And it's just because we didn't have it the correct direction. So if you're ever switching wheels and you think that your hub might be the wrong size, just spin it until they all line up. So now we're going to try and get this on here, and hopefully it will work out. But man, we all had a moment of panic thinking that I was going to have to spend $100 and something on a new hub, and that would really, I mean, yeah, a new quick release thing, and that would really suck. I don't want to do that. So I'm glad that Noah was smart and figured that out. So thanks, Noah. We were trying to get it straight, get the horn button straight, and get this piece straight and like all centered and stuff. And all of us were kind of looking at it like, okay, yeah, it looks straight, but like, is it? And we realized that the reason is because NRG put the little horn symbol here off to the left. Like it's like not straight with this, it's like angled like over here. And so, yeah, I don't know why they did that. I guess NRG just really wants to mess with your heads. Same with the directional hub, you know, they just wanted to mess with your heads rather than making a perfect circle. So, oh well. Either way, it looks straight. So I'm gonna finish tightening tightening these up, and then we're gonna move on to the next step, which I would assume be putting this on the hub and seeing if the horn works. I think. Update: the next step was not putting this on and then checking to see if the horn works, but I'm still gonna put it on and just see how it looks, and I think it looks epic. That's pretty sick. I feel like like when I drive it, I'm gonna feel like I'm like driving like a fighter jet or something because of like the where the hand placements are and everything. It's pretty sick. Yeah, or like a real race car, even though this is not a fast car at all, but still, yeah, pretty cool. All right, so fun little discovery. Apparently, the people who installed the wheel did the same thing that I did with my second wheel, where I was like, oh, I know the horn doesn't work anyway, so I'm not even gonna plug in these wires. So they never plugged these in. So it's a good thing that we realized we had to take this off and took it off, because that would have been real awkward. So
It
yeah,
worked anyway.
now we got to figure out where to go from here. So little update, we need a little like copper bracket thing that is from Honda, I guess. But the Honda dealership is closed and none of the parts stores have it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and DIY the part. Basically, we just need some kind of brass that will conduct electricity. I mean, that's pretty much all that it needs, and you know, to like, it needs to stay in place. So what we're gonna do is we need to go to Home Depot anyway, because I'm gonna get a 50-foot extension cord, so that way I can plug in like a shop vac and vacuum out my car outside, because there's no, for some reason in our like community, like with the townhouses and stuff, there's no outlets outside. So yeah, we're gonna have to run a huge extension cord from the inside to over to the car in order to be able to use the shop vac. So we had to go there anyway. So while we're there, we're gonna see if they've got like some kind of brass, you know, like sheet that we can make a DIY part out of. Just got to Home Depot and somebody's brought their Supra. Pretty cool. First time actually seeing a Supra up close. I've seen plenty driving by, but never actually like walked up to one. Allie is here, as usual. Always working. Always working. So she led us over to these. We figured these we can like, they're like bracket type things. We figured we can hammer them down to flatten them. Yeah, these should work good. Here's the update. So we've got this here copper bracket, and we're gonna basically, we've got a screw, and so we're gonna screw that part into there like that, and then we're gonna smash this with a hammer until it will loop up into this hole and then press up against the back of the hub. The problem is that we can't tell if you can like actually touch the back of the hub. Like, it looks like plastic back there. If you look right there, kind of, it looks like plastic, but we're gonna try it, and if it doesn't work, then we'll come back another day and actually make it work. We smashed the copper into a shape that hopefully is touching the back of this, and then we're gonna touch the wire or like put the wire in place on that, and then we're gonna see if the horn works when we press the horn button on the steering wheel. Got my safety wrap on here. Yeah, it works. All right, there we go. Sick. That's the first time I've pressed my horn button and it's honked the horn in so long. Ah, that feels good.
Sweet.
Man, I was so worried that the back of that was touching to like
Just a plastic?
Yeah,
I
and
was
thought
too.
it wasn't gonna work, but sick. Okay, so yeah, we'll make that look a little nicer, because obviously right now we got a bunch of extra wire and it's just kind of up against it, but make that look nicer, and then yeah, it should be good to go. Arin put the wire in a nicer fashion, and then he of course had to say the magical words.
Not going anywhere.
Yeah. Oh, you were out of focus, but it's fine. We got to hear the magical words. So now we're gonna test it again, real quick. Yeah, it still works. Okay, so now we gotta put all the stuff, all the plastic pieces and whatnot back on here, and then again make sure it still works, and then also start the car and turn the wheel back and forth. Actually, should we do that before we put the plastic pieces back on? Probably so. Okay, so we'll do that in the opposite order, but we're gonna do both of those things. So I guess I'll start the car now. My The battery's not dead. That's good. I guess I can take this off now. Ignore all the bad sounds. Okay. Okay. That's all the way. Cool. Alright. Still good on the wheel straight. Alright, so there we go. We can now try to put the plastic pieces back on. We put the screws back in, and the plastic pieces still sit flush up against each other. And then actually the copper piece, as you can see, is right here. So if for some reason the horn ever does stop working, and if it's because of the wire coming off of the screw or whatever, we literally can just undo the three screws that I pointed out at the beginning of the video, these ones, and then pull this piece down and just fix it, rather than having to take the whole thing apart again. So now I'm just going to make sure that with all the plastic pieces on, the horn still works, and we're going to call it good. That's going to do it for today's video. Obviously was a success. I didn't do the mats and the other stuff I said. I'll probably do that in the next video. But yeah, thanks Arin and Noah for the help. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.